Is it time to buy or sell SoundHound AI stock? In this video, we will delve into the details of SoundHound AI. Our initial report was made available on our website on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, and today we aim to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any significant updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive a complimentary price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please remember that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April, 2025, our system has ranked SoundHound AI as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.95. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 7.31% since we first recommended purchasing SoundHound AI 8 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.91% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock has broken a very wide and declining short-term trend. Initially, a slower rate of decline is indicated, which may signal an early shift in the trend. On the reaction, there will be support at the ceiling of the current trend that has been surpassed, which is $9.37, a level that may present a second opportunity to capitalize on upward movement. According to fan theory, $13.13 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible decline of 37.95% over the upcoming 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 62.94% to negative 38.8%, considering the longer term. Our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 52.10%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 26.71% and 345.15% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $11.90 and $41.80. Our latest daily update for SoundHound AI includes the headline, Green Day on Friday for SoundHound AI Inc. stock, after gaining 2.62%. The SoundHound AI Inc. stock price increased by 2.62% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025. It rose from $9.15 to $9.39. During that day, the stock fluctuated by 7.67%, with a low of $9.26 and a high of $9.97. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 20% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, marking a positive technical sign. A total of 12 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day. In total, 29 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $273,780,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $24.98, while the lowest price was $3.82. Currently, the price sits at 62.41%, or $15.59, below the 52-week high of $24.98, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. SoundHound AI, Inc. is currently facing significant legal challenges as multiple class action lawsuits have been filed against the company. These lawsuits, initiated by firms such as Levi and Korsinski and Pomerantz LLP, accuse SoundHound and its executives of securities fraud, specifically relating to actions between the 10th of May, 2024, and the 3rd of March, 2025. The key date for affected investors to join these actions is the 27th of May, 2025, which signals an urgent need for investors to assess their legal options. In the short term, these developments could create a negative sentiment surrounding SoundHound, leading to a potential drop in stock price as investors react to the news of ongoing lawsuits. Market participants often view legal troubles as a risk factor, which can result in increased volatility and a decline in investor confidence. In the long term, the impact will largely depend on the outcome of the lawsuits. If SoundHound is found liable for the alleged fraud, it could incur substantial financial liabilities, hindering its growth and operational capacity. Conversely, if the company successfully defends itself, it could restore investor confidence. However, the immediate fallout from the lawsuits could still linger, influencing investor perception and company valuation. Overall, stakeholders will need to closely monitor these legal proceedings as they unfold. Analyst Ratings. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned SOUN a grade of underperform with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, it was also reported that Wedbush assigned SOUN a grade of buy with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, H.C. Wainwright again assigned SOUN a grade of buy with a hold action. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned SOUN a grade of outperform with a hold action. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned SOUN a grade of overweight with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned SoundHound AI stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts provide a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for SoundHound AI. The SoundHound AI Inc. stock currently exhibits a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, a general buy signal is indicated, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $9.42. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $8.84. A breakthrough above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a dip below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is generally perceived as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, April 28, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 3.59%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is identified. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 5 days ago. The short-term moving average shows a sell signal from 3 days ago. Meanwhile, the long-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reveals a buy signal from 5 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a sell from 55 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 41 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoundHound AI. SoundHound AI Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $9.38. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock exhibits significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and the large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band classifies it as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $0.71 between its high and low, representing a change of 7.67%. In the last week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 5.53%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SoundHound AI, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistent negative PE ratios could signify inadequate profitability and heightened bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 8th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -7 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoundHound AI. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoundHound AI is at $10.82. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoundHound AI encounters its first support level at $9.38. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoundHound AI from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On March 20th, 2025, James Ning conducted an insider sale of 28,388 shares of Class A common stock. On March 24th, 2025, James Ming conducted an insider sale of 51,196 shares of Class A common stock. On March 20th, 2025, Mohajer Kivan conducted an insider sale of 118,605 shares of Class A common stock. On March 24th, 2025, Mohajer Kivan conducted an insider sale of 138,895 shares of Class A common stock. On March 20th, 2025, Sharan Nitesh conducted an insider sale of 48,639 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of -10.717. In total, insiders purchased 6,311,191 shares and sold 6,944,269 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.93, reflecting a decline of 4.89%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 4 days ago. Is SoundHound AI stock a good buy? SoundHound AI Inc. shows several positive signals. However, these indicators alone are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. Currently, it is recommended to hold or accumulate shares while monitoring for further developments. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 5th of May, we anticipate that SoundHound AI will open higher by 15 cents, starting at $9.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.